Hey everyone, Case here. Welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Well, back at it with a new chapter once again. What is pretty interesting is we haven't had any chapters for like a month. And then because we were going to have Volume 2 starting, which is here, this week, or I guess basically at the beginning of July 2024, we have gotten the end of Volume 1 and now the first two chapters of Volume 2. And I've already gotten the other two done, so moving on to Volume 2, Chapter 2. The end of this Chapter 1 was pretty cool, pretty nuts. And we'll know in a second what happened, so if you haven't checked it out, be my guest, please check it out. But on to Chapter 2. Verucca has returned and attacked Jacob. Will he be alright? And where is Verucca now? This is a very short description. Usually things are pretty long. So come to St. Mungo's as soon as you can for an update on Jacob. Yeah, Jacob's been having a lot of trouble. A lot of pain. As I had said in the end of the previous chapter, remember he was stuck in the portrait, and then he went blind, and now he got knocked unconscious. He hasn't been doing very well, and of course he couldn't have seen it coming because he's blind. Olivia, thank you for coming. Oh, KC, I came as soon as I heard. Poor Jacob. How's he doing? The good news is his vitals are normal. The bad news is we've yet to discover what happened to him. We won't have any more information until he wakes up. I just don't understand. Verucca appeared out of nowhere and attacked Jacob. Isn't she in Azkaban? She's supposed to be. Did she escape, and why did she attack Jacob? But that can't be. No one's ever escaped Azkaban on their own. Oh. Wait, Casey, look! Oh, he's up! Hey! Olivia, you're a sight for sore eyes. Wait! She cured him! And even more beautiful than ever. What did she do to him? What was the spell? What do you mean? I mean, she's the most beautiful person I've ever seen. Trying to find a good screenshot. There we go. Seen? Yeah, wait. I can see? I can see! Jacob! What is going on? As the only healer present, I'd like to know the answer to that too. Let's figure out why Jacob has his sight back. That is wild! So clearly she did something to him. Some kind of spell that we didn't know about. Maybe she's actually trying to help us. It will make sense now that that's happened, but we're gonna find out, I guess. It's so good to see you, Pip, and you, Cher. And especially you, Olivia. And even the dreadful curtain, boring side table, and antiseptic floor. I think it's safe to assume Verucca's actions broke Jacob's conjunctivitis curse. Whether it was on purpose, an accident, or some other explanation is harder to say. Do you think Verucca reversed her curse on Jacob on purpose, KC? Yes? No? There's another explanation. I think it was on purpose. I do. But to what degree, I don't know. This is obviously going to open up a whole new story. And where and what direction they go, I don't know. Is this to use Jacob as an advantage towards something? Is Verucca on her side? Who knows? Verucca broke the curse on purpose. When she appeared, she specifically targeted Jacob. Yeah, it's true. I hope you're right, even though that's the most confusing thing I've ever heard. If it was Verucca, then she was the missing ingredient we were searching for. And it explains why neither of us nor the healers can break the curse ourselves. But why? Why would Verucca give your eyesight back? I hope R hasn't returned. I say for now we focus on the bright side. Jacob has his vision back.
Hey.
That's true, and I can't wait to get back out into the world and see all I've been missing. Not so fast. We still need to evaluate you further before we can release you. Whatever's going on with Verucca, we'll get to the bottom of it. And if Verucca's back, that could mean Ari's back too. If there's even the smallest chance Ari's returned, I'll visit Bunnybee's house to warn my friends. Maybe Daddy's back. Daddy wants Jacob. But Jacob couldn't see. But now he can't see. This is gonna go horribly wrong. Ah, there's the music again. I'm like, it was so deadly silent before. I like how everybody's having fun. I can definitely see those pictures. Hey everyone, listen up. I have something important to tell you. Everyone? Barnaby's dancing. Nobody cares. Everyone! KC, sorry, we didn't see you there. Is it always like this here? Only when we're not sleeping. Well, take a break from the chaos because I have big news. Big news? Hurry up and tell us. No one cares about your news. Marula, when did you sneak in? I told you! Sorry KC, but I guarantee you what I have to say is much bigger. Prioritize Marula's news, give you news first. Well, I think we all know where this is going. Verucca is the aunt of Marula, so she must have told her something. Unless your news is bigger than Verucca returning, attacking Jacob and restoring his vision, be my guest. Don't mind if I do. Now. Wait, what did you say? Oh wait, I forgot to do her voice that I do for her. Tell us everything about Verucca right this instant. It's such an awful voice. I don't even know why I came up with it. But I've been doing it for how many years? This makes no sense. Verucca's in Azkaban. I was there. I saw it happen. It's quite confusing though, but I believe Verucca reversed her conjunctivitis curse on purpose. This is awful. I didn't even get to give my news. What was your news, Marilla? I got fired from the Hogshead Inn, but it doesn't even matter. You and Verucca are always trying to upstage me. Oh, okay. It's not like I wanted it to happen. I'm so confused. Verucca's back and received Dewi Usaki's amulet? The same amulet my dad was wearing. And your dad was the leader of R. Do you think this means R is back too? R is back. This is an R. I don't think they're back. We defeated R. This seems like something else. Something new. I can't believe my aunt is back, or that she did something nice for Jacob. There are too many questions that need answering before we can say what's really going on. We don't know where all this is heading, so we'll need to be on guard for whatever's next. We'll be ready for anything, Casey. Even my barmy aunt. In the meantime, I have to return to work. There's something I need to talk to my boss about. So we have to update Flump what's going on with everything. Flump, I need to talk to you. I had a feeling you did. Agent Green just updated me on what's happened between you and your brother and Verucca Buckthorn. I want to say that I'm sorry, but this sounds like a positive development. It's complicated. It seems so impossible. Verucca's supposed to be in Azkaban, plus she's evil. I have to get to the bottom of this. Since your brother doesn't seem to be in harm's way, you'll have to do that on your own time. But, just to be sure, I'll send someone to Azkaban to check on Verucca. Thank you. Also, I made a decision regarding what's next for Ruby Honeysuckle. Listen closely, and it involves you. Yeah, I totally forgot about that after everything that kind of went down. If Verucca's actually there, then it could be somebody else, so maybe she has a way of getting in and out of the place, even though nobody's been able to get out of it. I don't know. It sounds like you're not sending Ruby to Azkaban. No, she's the only one who can help us find her ex-girlfriend Eris, the witch who used the cursed quill. Ruby made an effort to redeem herself by pointing us towards the quill. She could be useful. In the meantime, I'm going to send her to work in actual magical maiden into what do you think? Brilliant? Weak. It seems like because of her ex, she may end up going after her again type of thing. I don't know if I really trust her in that regard, but she is a nice person, I think. There's a weak punishment, Flump. You're giving her access to the ministry after everything she did?
No.
I am. You have to look at the big picture rather than taking it personally. You may not agree, but you still need to help me, and I need you to help her go incognito. She needs to be unrecognizable for her protection, and the protection of the ROCC. What happens if people find out she's alive? With the knowledge she possesses, the ROCC could be exposed. And I don't want to obliterate her because we need her help. So, not only has my brother gotten his vision back because Verucca returned, I also have to find out who summoned the amulet, and now I have to help Ruby come up with a disguise. Don't forget that you have to finish your Cursed Places orientation. Right, add it to the list. Life after Hogwarts is no walk in the park.
Oh.
But I think that's the first time I've ever seen him laugh. Let's just savor it for a second. Because we're probably not going to see it ever again. Okay, that's enough. You're one of Hogwarts' finest. It is the reason you're here at the ROCC.
No.
You juggle breaking curse vaults with the transfiguration classes and school dances. You can handle all of this. You're right, I'll just have to take it one thing at a time. First, I head back to my flat and help Ruby. See, I don't agree with that though, because he just said if people find out who she is, the ROCC could get exposed, so why take that chance? I don't know, I still don't like her being this close after everything that happened. I don't want the ROCC to get exposed. Unless maybe we want to? Wow, place looks exactly the same. Ruby, what are you doing? Clean for the 300th time, I even reorganized your wardrobe twice. You have quite a sprawling collection of outfits. You know, I do, technically, in the game, but I don't use them. And I've seen people say that my outfit choices are awful. I agree. I will never deny that. They're not great. But it is what it is. I guess people don't like me wearing pajamas all the time in the game. Not anymore, but I used to. Ruby, you didn't have to do that. After everything I put you through, I sure did. Besides, there isn't much to do when you're stuck in a flat all day awaiting your fate. Right, about that. Flump has made his decision. So quickly? Okay, see, I'm sorry again for faking my death and covering up for Eris. She clearly never cared about me, but I couldn't see it. I put you and others in real danger. Will you ever be able to trust me again? Trust you? Not yet. I'll never trust you again. I mean, never say never. But I'm not just gonna jump in, even though it seems like maybe she just kinda got in over her head and was thinking with her heart rather than with her brain. Maybe one day, but not yet. I understand. All the terrible things I've done, it's gonna take time to heal. Bingo. Thank you for not closing the door on my forgiveness. Alright, take me away to Azkaban. I'm ready. Not so fast. Flump has other plans for you. What? You're being relocated to actual magical maintenance. In exchange, you'll be helping the ROCC in their investigation to track down Eris. That's quite generous of him. I told Flump it was a weak punishment. Perhaps I deserve worse, but I'll do everything I can to help find Eris. There's one more thing. As part of establishing a new cover, you'll need to go incognito. You may not be an RC agent anymore, but you have to do the work of one by going undercover. Since you're technically dead, you have to be completely unrecognizable. I like my style, but I suppose sacrifices need to be made. I'll change my look, but you have to help me. That could be interesting. Are we gonna shave her head? I vote we shave her head. Alright, we've narrowed your look down to two options. Mod Britpop or Sporty Preppy. Oh, I can't decide, which do you prefer? I don't know what Mod Britpop is, and Sporty Preppy is... I kinda think I know what that is. The Britpop scene of 1994 to 1997 was a sort of a stylistic second coming of the mod revival. This one is based less on soul and R&B, and more on the pure Britishness of being what was essentially a modern mod. And Sporty Preppy is, I'm looking it up, okay, so it's exactly what I thought that was. I think we should go with Mod Britpop. That seems like it would be a lot more extreme. I prefer Mod Britpop. No one will confuse me for texting on that, I'll tell you that much. But I think it'll look as cute as a bug's ear. Let me try it on. Whoa! Let's go with Sporty Preppy. I want to see what that looks like. I'm glad I get to decide. What do you think of my Sporty Preppy look? I think that's too much like her original look in terms of like what she looks like. I think people will be able to spot her a lot easier in this outfit. I'm just gonna go back and forth. Yeah, you know what? I actually liked it a lot better. I think because it's her hair. Her hair is not the same color. It's like dark and looks like it has some like maybe white streaks in it or something. It's definitely a lot less her old look, which is what we're trying to go for in my opinion. Alrighty, so I think we're gonna go with this look. That's your new look, Ruby. Awesome, or should I say brilliant. Thank you for your help, Casey. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm excited to report to Magical Maintenance. And I have to report back to the RCC to finish my Cursed Places orientation. So on to meeting Vega. I don't remember actually why we're doing this. Hey, why is there a bucket? KC, I was sorry to hear about the attack on your brother. Thanks. I've only known about it for a short time, but I've got a feeling you'll get to the bottom of it. Oh. I think Merlin and your brother is on the mend. Knowing that Jacob's curse has been broken should make it easier to focus on the Cursed Places orientation. Ah, that's right. I'm ready to get started. Brilliant. I remember the rush of excitement I had the first time I went through the door. Before we finish your orientation, is there anything you'd like to review? Explain the door again. What happened after you go through the door? When will the gargoyles summon me? I don't remember the last one. When will the gargoyles summon me? Ah, okay, so it's just basically random, okay.
Oh.
Oh, looks like I get Portus as well. That's neat. Now you're ready to cast Portus on any regular old item and turn it into a port key. It sounds like an advanced spell that requires precision and concentration. The wand movement requires a swish and a swirl. You'll know you did it right if the object you cast a spell on glows bright blue for a moment. All I'll have to do is give it a go. Pick an object, any old object. Huh? Is the statue talking? Why are they... What did you say? It wasn't me. Oh, it is a gargoyle. The door summons me? Now? It's time for me to walk to the door. That was fast.
Oh.
Well, Casey, looks like you have to test out that portus in the field. Your first cursed places case is about to begin. Oh, you seriously gonna leave me hanging here? Man. Okay, well, this was a very, very eventful chapter. Jacob can now see. Ruby has a new look. I chose the best look, by the way, of course. She's now in magical maintenance, like the real one. And she's going to help us try and figure out what's going on with everything. And then, of course, you've got Verucca, who's come back as well. There's a lot of stuff going on. Now we have a new Cursed Places assignment. How many things is that? Like 4 things now? Pretty wild. Let me know down below, though, what did you think of the chapter and everything that kind of unfolded in front of us here? Where do you think we're going to go for our Cursed Places assignment? That could be pretty sweet. And I'll see you with the next chapter moving forward in Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Bye-bye, everybody.